I'm about to break down how this tiny YouTube channel, just closing in on 300 subscribers, was able to not only support but pay well during my second maternity leave with my second child, and even amount to an 11K payday during that maternity leave time frame. And in today's video, I'm going to break down my exact content flow, ideation, and the offer that allowed me to have the 11K payday. If you're excited for this monetization update, go ahead and type in monetized in the comments and let's get going. All right, so approximately 3 months ago, prior to the making of this video, I created a video with almost the same title. It was like, can I get monetized on YouTube in 60 days? Well, I didn't. Okay, and I wasn't able to. And here is an update of how things are going with the monetization of this channel. We'll dive into first how close I am right now to getting monetized on this brand new channel. We'll talk about the other ways, the business ways that I've monetized this channel. And so let's go ahead and dive into right now how close I am to monetization. So, and this is specifically talking about Google AdSense and monetization. So if we look at the eligibility, showing date as of May 31st. I don't know why it says May 31st. Like, we are 5 days past that. But I have 297 subscribers at the making of this video. 3 video uploads in the past 90 days. Check. We are still pretty far away from the 3,000 watch hours. We have 342 valid public watch hours, and I haven't posted any YouTube shorts, so like this isn't going to be a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and, get notified whenever I'm eligible. So we are still quite a ways away, but that doesn't matter to me because I was able to monetize in several different ways besides Google AdSense. Yes, of course, Google AdSense is something that I want to do, and I have my eye on that prize. But let's break down the anatomy of being able to first monetize this YouTube channel within 38 days. And what this means is I'm a big fan of monetizing your channel from day one. And that means several things. The first thing it means is that you are generating traffic and driving traffic, generating leads from the very first video that you press publish on. Or if you haven't monetized your existing channel yet, from the very next video you plan to post. Okay, so this means intentionally driving traffic to a lead magnet, to an affiliate link, to book a call with you so that somebody can opt in and buy your higher ticket program. So those things. Okay, and when I mention the 38-day point, what this means is when I launched this channel back at the beginning of this year with 0 subscribers, 0 videos, 0 subscribers, everything, I, at the day 38 mark, was able to cash collect $4,500 and gross $17,000. And that's because I had a sale of my high ticket program. So one of my programs is 20K, one's 10K, and then there's other mid-tier things that we offer. But the big generator in the business are those higher ticket programs, right? We do have low ticket digital courses that we sell that I've made a video on, and actually I'll link it right here. It's the video about how this $197 funnel is going to make me $1 million. I break that down in that video. And so going back to the higher ticket, this was a client that was generated from the organic traffic on the channel. So not only that, at that point, at that 38-day mark, not only did we have a few booked calls from this traffic, we had approximately 25 leads generated from this new channel and a sale, right? A big sale. And so the cash collected was the payment that they made initially, and then like within contract, the rest of the money came in different moments of the payment plan. So that is pretty cool. And moving on towards further down the line, okay, this channel continued to generate several leads, opting in through the lead magnet, and also more payments collected from other clients in the program. And so basically, when you are positioning the channel to make money, right, if you're a coach, consultant, business owner, you want to talk about your offers right away from video one, because the channel has the power to start generating leads from video one. That's what I've been saying for years of being a creator, okay? From having the experience of having generated over 220,000 subscribers already and 10 million views, it's all about the lead velocity is what I call it. So how many views does it take to generate one lead? Now, this lead can be a lead that goes into your lead magnet funnel, like your basic download my ebook or cheat sheet, whatever that is. Or you can figure out the lead velocity. How many views does it take to generate a booked call? Okay, so obviously it's going to take more views to generate a booked call, because just in marketing in general, those cost more, because most people are not going to want to book a call right away. They want to just kind of introduce themselves and get on your list and, just go out and have a coffee before they go on this, week-long commitment, or this, dive into a relationship and dive into a long-term thing, right? And then even when you run ads, when you do a campaign to generate leads, right, those leads cost much less than the cost to generate an application or a booked call, right? So if a lead costs $20 to generate on Meta ads, a booked call is going to cost anywhere between $200 to $400. Like, that's just the nature of how it is. So that's kind of the first metric you want to figure out when you have a new channel. And even on your existing channel right now, it's like, what is my current lead velocity? And it's just a quick calculation you can do, is figure out, hey, how many leads did we acquire in this past month from YouTube for this lead magnet? And then how many booked calls did we generate in the past month from YouTube with a booked call sales funnel, right? It's a really simple calculation that you can do. And so going back to the content strategy that makes this all possible, everything in the ecosystem of creating the content matters to how fast you can, create sales and leads and all of that, and even get monetized with Google AdSense. Okay, so the main thing that I focus on with this channel, and this matters more, especially now that YouTube, their algorithm is now very AI powered, meaning they love positive interaction signals from the audience. And so the number one way to get clicks and have strong titles, right, is with results based and curiosity based titles. So like, I verb, this, like, I did this and it yielded me this result. That is a super popular way, as opposed to like, the 3 ways to save a marriage from divorce. Okay, it's much more powerful if instead the title is like, the 3 methods I use to save my failing marriage after 12 years. Here's how I saved it. Okay, so it's way more personable, and many people want to understand what you did and how you got to a result, as opposed to like, tips that they can Google on Google or look up with ChatGPT, right? And so if you notice and look back on my titles, you'll see a lot of results that I post along the way. How I discovered these 10 things after uploading 1,000 videos on the YouTube platform. So when you make it more personable, this is much more powerful in getting momentum on the channel and getting leads and booked calls to your business. All right. And then just wanting to break down like the system that I have with posting. So in the past couple of months, I actually didn't film a single video because I just had my second child. She's a baby girl. She's beautiful. And so I knew I wasn't going to be able to post. So what I had done actually last year was I had filmed 30 extra videos. And what I did was I pulled them out of the library, and I was like, okay, I have enough videos in the runway to cover me for 2.5 months, because I knew like it was just impossible. Like, new mom times 2, I was going to be breastfeeding again, babies, newborns wake up throughout the night. There's no way I was going to be able to film. So that was really cool. I was able to leverage the videos I had produced before to break out and have a runway and have it be optimized, pre-scheduled, thumbnails, titles, and everything ready to go for months at a time. And here's the thing with batching, and the reason why I was able to have this is because a lot of creators and business owners do batching wrong. They think that they have to kill themselves and pick 5 days out of the month and batch and record all day from 8 to 5 p.m., right? When that's just a Herculean effort. Did I say that right? Herculean effort that most people don't have time for. And so here's what I recommend when it comes to batching. And this is the approach that I take. I compare it to breastfeeding, right? I just have my breastfeeding pump over there. But this is why I compare it to breastfeeding, is because I'm a mom. I like that is breastfeeding a newborn, and I want to have some storage of breast milk for the future, so that if another family member, my spouse, needs to feed her, there's a storage there that they can leverage. And it gives me a sense of security to have a backup of a couple gallons of breast milk that's available if needed. Okay, same thing with YouTube videos. When you have a runway and a backup of, weeks worth and months worth of YouTube videos ready to go, so that if life happens or you need to take some personal time off, your YouTube channel can keep going. This is how you do it. It's the same approach I use for breastfeeding. So I didn't come out of the gate like, oh my God, I need to produce 15 extra ounces of breast milk right now. Like, no. What I did was, I'm like, okay, so I would breastfeed and then I would pump an ounce or two. And I'm like, okay, save that. Save the ounce or two, put that away. Okay, and the next day I would do the same thing. Okay, 2 ounces extra, put that away. And you get the idea. Then I would produce more and more, and I would save 3, 4, and then eventually I'm like, I have a freezer full of a mini fridge freezer, not a huge freezer, but it's actually getting close to a big freezer amount. It was like before I knew it, I had 150 ounces extra of milk, and I was like, hell yeah. So this is the same idea. It's like you produce a little bit extra at a time and save it for later. So like if you are filming, whenever you film next, and you're like, okay, you know what? I have another title in mind. I'm going to film it and I'm going to just store that for the future, right? And then you keep on your regular posting schedule. So let's say you're posting 6 videos a month. You find a time to film 6 videos. And let's say you film 1 extra video, so a 7th, right? And that can go in the library for the future. And that's how you can continue to build a runway and stay ahead of your content. That's exactly how the smart way to batch, right, and save for the future. So that's exactly what I did, and it worked very well, and it was able to maintain the channel and continue to generate leads and interest while I was away. And so moving forward from here and wanting to get monetized, like my plan is exactly the same. I'm going to continue to post 2 long form videos every single week. I actually want to post 10 videos a month on this channel. So every other week I'll be posting 3. Okay. And then I'm also going to do a test. I have a video coming up about this and my strategy, but I'm going to finally test out YouTube shorts. I know I've talked shit my whole creator life about YouTube shorts, and I still don't love them. However, I think that the new YouTube update or algorithm update with shorts is being much more conducive to driving shorts viewers to long form. I've been testing it out on other channels, meaning I've been exclusively watching their short form videos, and I'm getting retargeted with their long form on the home feed, like my home feed. So I'm like, wait a minute, I think this is working. So I'm going to give it a shot. And so my strategy is going to be, I'm going to post 2 short form videos per 1 long form that's going to point to the long form. We're going to see how it goes. Okay. I will report back to what the results we get. But basically my goal is to just drive more traffic to the channel, to the long forms. At the same time, I do not want my shorts views and traffic source to dominate. I do not want that at all. So I will keep you updated, but basically I just wanted to give a monetization update. Like, I know the monetization is going to happen. I had and produced a 3-hour video on this channel as well, and it completely flopped. And I'm like, damn it. I thought that video was going to go viral, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo a couple of sections of that 3-hour video so that it's a new piece of content and relaunch it again. No big deal. I'm not going to, complain and be like, oh, like I'm a bad creator. Like so many of us get into the spiral of, oh man, this video that I spent hours on and put a lot of love and all this TLC, it flopped. It only got X amount of views. And then it's, they create this big head trash that's not even necessary. I'm just going to keep testing. All right. That's all it is. Like, I'm focused on the output, and you should be as well. So I hope this video was extremely helpful. If it was, I guarantee you'll like the video coming up next, all about 9 ways I'm leveraging YouTube AI to grow this YouTube channel with less than 1,000 subscribers. That video is coming up right here. So just click right there and I will see you there.